You know, I told you when I came to Naked, be faithful for 1 whole year in Titan. Check that year and check your previous years. Try it. Consciously. Are you talking about first fruit? Do you know why all of them are attacking? The only thing this human being called Freeze only said in his entire life that is good is saying that he's obedient. When I heard him say that, I heard somebody say the guy has changed his mind. He said he's obedient. I said, okay. That slap I said I will give him at the airport anywhere I see him. I'll keep it until he messes up again. Are you with me? So, if argument is going on your behalf, what can God hold and say, oh, my son Prince, this is what he does. Don't joke with command. Don't joke with ordinance. No matter how little it is. The issue with most of you is that before you remember your tithe, God bless you with 100 million. Before you remember your tithe, it's already that tithe you now have in your hand. You've eat others because you didn't remember God early in your life. I know. That is why most of you fail. God gave you 10,000. Your tithe is 1,000. And before you remember your tithe is 10,000, you're already having 3,000. So you're not considering how you remove 1,000 and keep 2,000. And you forget that Satan intentionally put you on that scheme. Reject it and take. Look at Daniel chapter 1 verse 8. He said, and Daniel proposed in his heart not to defile himself with the king's meat. Take decision, sir. Take decision. Enough is enough. Enough is enough. Take that decision. Stand by what you say. If you take a decision today, stand by it. Don't be like a dog that goes back to his vomit. See that? Take that decision. I conclude with that Daniel. With that Malachi. Say, yet you have, wherein have we robbed thee? In tithe and offerings. Verse 9. Ye are cursed with a curse. People are going with curse. You know why? The 10th part is under a curse. That curse is death. Do you know why unbelievers, they are doing all they are doing? You know what they do? From time to time, they will come home. They will do all manner of things. They will go to church. Watch. Go to many Orthodox churches. Unbelievers are the ones carrying the church. Go and find out. You are crying, Lord, why are they still alive? God can't kill them. Can I give you a proof? I should give you a proof. Psalm 50 verse 5 and verse 10. I think so. Okay, 55 has to do with gather my saints together who are covenanted. Gather my saints together unto me, those that are covenanted with their. Now, keep going. I think verse 8, where he talks about, I will not reprove you for thy sacrifice, for thy offerings. Offerings to have been continually before me. Till today, tomorrow you are not. Let me show you Ecclesiastes what he said. 8 days. Never you think anything you do in the house of God is in vain. Look at verse 2. Just keep going on to verse 5. Give a portion to 7 and also to 8. For thou knowest not what evil shall be upon the earth. He said, if the cloud be full of rain, they empty themselves. Just keep doing it. God is waiting for it. Because I told you the time of God and the time of man is different. And they that wait upon the Lord shall renew their strength with wings as eagles. They will mount up with wings as eagles. They will run and not weary. They will walk and not faint. They that wait upon the Lord. Verse 4. He said, he that observeth the wind. You observe how your pocket is. You won't sow. And watch what the Bible said in the book of Genesis. Chapter 8. Verse 22. Genesis chapter 8 verse 22. Before you come back to that. He said, why the earth remaineth. Ecclesiastes said, he that observeth the wind will not sow, right? If you don't sow, you won't reap. Because don't be that kind of person. Now, finally, Proverbs 11. Proverbs 11, 24. In New Living. I want to pray for you. I want to pray for us. Those of you here live and those of you online. I want to make this prayer and I get out of your way. Working on that course. That is why. Where you are is not where you are supposed to be. Some of you should be walking in the realm of millions and billions. I am not mixing words. Billions. Don't think that is you are too early to handle billions. God is looking for men and women He can hand the resources into their hands. But my prayer to God, Lord, anybody you know you give it to that will not bring it to your house, and give the portion they should put in your house, don't give to them. Don't take them to that level. It's not a bad prayer. How can church have people like you and church is going through all manner of things? Look at the training center. You talk about, somebody you want to be richer. Not tomorrow you begin to complain. Only my family gave nothing less than 12 million. 10 and above. Cash. What have you done? What is your part? What is your impact? If not for the wisdom of God, God put in my life to use it and shut them off so that, they stop disturbing us. In verse 8, He said, you robbed me. Verse 9 said, ye are cursed with a curse, for you have robbed me, even this whole nation. You know what that means? Every institution has tithe to give. If your business is not a tithing business, there is no security on it. Everything came, He wiped off. All heads bow, all eyes closed. You are here, you sincerely want to say, I want to be part of that training center.